Odonfo be kai say enche bia na Bank of Ghana de beto abontin say yesi enimeni ya no omo nsaki omo workers baako 100 because they say omo adwuma ensuen ni na ade odofo governor of the Bank of Ghana Bank of Ghana mo amonim say Ghana has a central bank no no mo de say information we by say omo ba be saki omo 100 staff because omo adwuma ensuen ni odofo sisi amena okasa no sa tese omanga so mokotena ase dwindwin ho a no mokase da bi ye mo second chance sisi amena okasa no Bank of Ghana for no oma suspend sa actions ni nyina na meso beji ni nyina brew Ghanatube rofo nsem na koso no Bank of Ghana for babontin aba suspend sa omanga so mo decision bi no mo ye mo adwin say ombe sake sa nkofo no mo staff no 100 no sisi an oma suspend sa action ni nyina rofo amafo bebre na akase so must suspend the most of Majuma Swing the see a most must suspend the action there. Na a kuya and I say kuya for my call na yankutin sema amount for eka concerning the Bank of Ghana decision on this particular topic. Number this year Ghanatube so.
The Bank of Ghana's professional assessment has come under intense scrutiny after the central bank revised its decision to terminate the appointments of nearly 100 members or staff who were dismissed for failing to meet the bank's work standards. The staff who were let go in June 2025 due to unsatisfactory performance during their probationary period were recalled after a management meeting on June 26. Speaking on the development, senior finance lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Benjamin Amwa, called on the central bank to work at minimizing any reputational risk as a result of the reinstatement.
Yes, it may come as a surprise considering the letters that came out that these individuals will not meet the performance standard, and for that matter, their services were no longer needed after the probation period. Just for us to see what appears to be a U-turn in that decision, and this time around, it is to give them a second chance. So you want to look at it as Bank of Ghana demonstrating some level of compassion and fairness, trying to give these individuals another chance. And also, it could be the Bank of Ghana want to address some of the assessment gaps that they may have identified that may have led to what may appear to have been an unfair assessment of these individuals. But of course, what it also portrays is that the central bank standard in terms of assessment is coming under scrutiny, because why didn't they identify this weakness ahead of time? And why was it not addressed right from the word go down to come out with the indication that their services are no longer needed, just for us to have this U-turn that we are seeing? Now, when these individuals get back again to work, how would the atmosphere be for those who were initially selected? They thought they were qualified. Of course, I'm not saying they have been denied, but then this group of individuals are also being given a second chance. Does it mean that we are lowering the standard for those who are getting the second chance? And what signal does this send within the Bank of Ghana work environment? I think BOG must find a way of handling some of this so that going forward, we don't have repetitions where some individuals may go through the probationary process fair and square, and it just happened that others will be given another second chance for them to come and try. Sometimes can create workplace tension, and you don't want that to happen, especially for a regulator like the Bank of Ghana. Reputational risk is at stake, and you must always try to protect the reputation of institution like the Bank of Ghana.
Bank of Ghana, Mwamuni say Bank of Ghana, and Ghana has a central bank. It's the moment that we mistake we were affect Ghana funina. It's tembiano those particular places need here a competent people are which we occupy those positions. No, it's a Bank of Ghana to me about Bonjima says Uncle Fuemono or Monya qualify when we say Nipa Baku 100 omedwuma nso ni to pese mu yi omo na sisi a no mo se mo asanso sanso consider omo biom a na esa na tese mo de mo reputation Bank of Ghana no Central Bank no na tese mo no insema la anye se image mo portray e de ache Ghana for say ase mo hono no ana ase mo institution no ase competent people sheda ni hono wasi asisi ano mosi nkofue omedwuma nso ni na disi a mosi omombra afie a mosi afro mo se disi ano mosi suspend sa action ni biom odofo we na yin sema idija wo Ghana as obi aka won so mosi Bank of Ghana mo na moye Central Bank into reputation ya de enwunya Ghana for pant no also moye very careful in certain things bi mo am also moye odofo we na yin sema Ghana fo nyina ka me so beji ni nyina brew Ghanatube.
And we have more other corridors of the central bank because they have cautioned the public, banks, dedicated electronic money issuers, and enhanced payment service providers not to transact any business with 10 money transfer organizations operating in the remittance and foreign exchange market without regulatory approval. More in this report.
The companies are Ace Money Transfer, Remit Union, Remit Home, Rose Remit, Monty Global, NairaGram, iTransfer, UruPay, Eversend, and EasySend. The statement warned that non-compliance with the directive will result in severe sanctions, including the withdrawal of the license of the institution in breach. The statement explained that Section 3.1 of the Foreign Exchange Act 2006, Act 723 states that a person shall not engage in the business of dealing in foreign exchange without a license issued under this act. It added that Section 15.3 of the Foreign Exchange Act states each transfer of foreign exchange to or from Ghana shall be made through a person licensed to carry out the business of money transfers or any other authorized dealer.
The Agricultural Development Bank of Ghana, a cornerstone of agribusiness financing since 1965, has launched its 60th anniversary campaign, unveiling a clean and forward-thinking new tagline, Beyond Banking. More in this report for you. By an act of parliament in 1965 as the Agricultural Credit and Cooperative Bank, later renamed ADB in 1967, the institution was created to meet Ghana's agricultural banking needs. Over the decades, ADB has expanded beyond lending to support the full agricultural value chain, financing farming, processing, and trade. The bank has also revised its vision, aiming to rank among the top 3 banks in Ghana and to be globally admired for its people, processes, and performance. Managing Director of the bank, Edward Atu Sapong, stated that the bank will intensify its investment in artificial intelligence and technology to better serve its customers.
It's just about thinking about what we do as a bank, who we impact, who we affect. Our services affect so many people. It affects the educational sector, construction sector, services sector, and it's not just coming in to do banking. It's not just deposit and withdrawals. We believe that our banking service goes beyond the traditional banking, and also banking is not just bricks and mortar, it goes beyond that. So it is about how we are impacting society with our banking services and how we are influencing the economic development of our beautiful country. That is how we see ourselves now.
Prophet Christopher Yawano of International.
And for when I say my idea on social media, and such as the Bank of Ghana, they say on my reputation as see and I'm up with Brina, I have so much concern. You see, emotional some staff for no amount to me to my dear or the 4 some way 100 or some way 15 some way 10 you money because Bank of Ghana, one of my central bank. It is a mistake be a coffee on a Becca Ghana phone na mamma himself one a shame or 4 Bonatesi a sick assembly ding na no more to 2 years. Edema President of the Republic of Ghana said be able to me I carry out the duties and the campaign promises in out of 4 Nina age na monso into this emotional some staff be more competent in tempana munyo because your reputation is at stake or 4 when I say my Ghana phone na assign you social media and some beginning in a bro I will Ghana to the former review by liking I must subscribe and I must share my notification bell so I might say the bear I'll bring you a BBA content when you're in tempana for aha na me the Bank of Ghana ntense nya besi e wo Ghanatube maka mu nya me da mu nyase